All right, that's it. Time to vibe code. All right, so let's check this bad boy out. This is maybe the third session maybe that I've worked on this quiz. Probably spent, I don't know, probably a couple hours, maybe a couple hours on this quiz. So here's where we are, and I've been thinking about how I want the workflow to be. Like, this is a quiz that will be available online once I deploy it, where anyone can access it. And I'm trying to think, instead of integrating like if I want to have people pay for this, instead of integrating like a payment, what I'm thinking about doing is integrating another tool that I already own, which is called Thrivecart, where I can basically create a landing page there. Now, why would I want to do that with this technology of today, of 2025, where I could just create a landing page, right in here? Why would I want to do that? Well, there's a few reasons. One of those reasons is, let me see if I'm able to log. Okay, I don't have a LastPass, so I can't log in here. One of the reasons is that I already have products created in Thrivecart. So, for example, if I go to Amazon Influence, this was a Thrivecart product. All right, let's try Destroy the Box University. So if I go here, maybe I have a product here. Amazon, Amazon influencer tips. So somebody goes here, they click here. This is into a Thrivecart checkout page, but this is a checkout page. I could actually create a landing page, but what gets interesting is you can create bumps, meaning where they could buy a product and you could actually have another product that's offered for a discount. And there's a lot of stats and math that shows that a good percentage of people will make that purchase, buy an additional item. So as I continue to build out like products and little simple digital tools, I think it could be simple to use, or not simple. It could be interesting to use Thrivecart because I'll be able to cross-sell and add other items. So what does that mean? Well, I think that means I don't have to worry about that aspect of it here in VO. I think what I need to focus on is just building a nice tool that gives people great results based on the data that we've been using. And this data, again, I mentioned this before, but this data I give for free. The data is for free. I think what I'll have people pay for is if they want to, right? Everything is available for free on the internet. I just typed free. Everything is available for free. So you can go through this and look at all these ideas and look at these notes and look at the grading system and the score and decide, hey, like what's good for you? Or, I'll make this quiz affordable and let people do that. So I've got a max of 30 minutes today. I'm going to work on it a little bit, try to clean it up, make it better. Let's see what we can do. I totally agree with this analysis. I was trying to decide if I should change the name from Side Hustle Finder because what the name Side Hustle suggests. And so I was thinking Business Idea Analyzer. Business Idea Analyzer may be too extreme. It may be too much on the other side there. Business Idea Matchmaker. I kind of like that idea. All right, so I think I'm charged per question. So let me go over here and just create a file. It could be anywhere. It could be a notepad, but I'm going to do it in Grammarly just because maybe I need to check my grammar. So, and while I'm making adjustments, I'm looking to make these adjustments. I just click the code, and I'm not going to ask it to make this change. I'm going to go ahead and put it right there, right? So I'm going to save that code, and that should, in essence, yeah. So I should be able to refresh this. Yeah, get a hustle that works for you. So, okay. So let's see if I can find the title. Now, I could just as easily ask it to do it, right? And I may do it because honestly, I'm not sure. CSS would be like the spacing and coloring and stuff that shouldn't have the title or anything. Now this should. But I no longer need that, so I can change the title. Time commitment, investment level, required skills, earning potential. You'll receive personalized recommendations ranked. All right, let's go ahead and make these changes. Why not? Not get a hustle. Let's do find a hustle. Let's see, find a hustle. And again, I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to adjust it here. Find a hustle that works for you. Save that code. Preview that code. Refresh screen. Find a hustle that works for you. Okay. Find your perfect side hustle. Answer a few questions. I like this. Let's move forward. All right, so I've just gone through each of these questions, and what I've looked at is these suggestions for the score here, and I've adjusted those. Now I've added them all here, and I've just said please change the following from 2. Now I'm going to do all of these at one time. Please change the following from 1 equals minimal time to 1 equals 2 hours per week. So okay, let's add all of these changes at one time. Let's see how that goes. So what I'm really doing is just getting the final stuff here. And now when you get the results of the quiz, I'm trying to decide if they need to be emailed or if the person should just be able to get the quiz, retake the quiz, and then like they'll know their answers. I mean, if they would have been given a link in the beginning so they'd be able to save the quiz. These are all my thoughts. I don't think I need to add any technical steps. I think I just need to keep it simple. Just make a quiz that's good, where the information's good, the results are good, So, all right, let's try this. Is that confusing? 2 hours per week. I can work full time on the idea. Oh, I think that's good. So, middle of the road. How much time can you commit to a side hustle? How much can you invest up front? I can invest okay time, a lot of money. I'm not good with computers. I can build my own computer. I'm right in the middle. How would you rate your writing abilities? Barely write emails, can write novels. Design, I'm great at design. I draw stick figures. I design professional logos. How comfortable are you working with people? I prefer to work on a team. So I have money and I want to work solo. I'm okay if it takes a long time to earn money. I want to work solo. I have a lot of money to invest. All right, cool. I like these ideas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think what we need to do is rate the top 10. I think the top matches need to be 10. They don't all need to say good match. I mean, I like the idea. I just don't know. Based on your preferences, here are the side hustles that best match your profile. Okay. All right, so for the results, let's include the top 10 in the top matches. Actually, and name top 10, maybe best 10 ideas. Instead of tagging good match, let's rank them 1 to 10. We can keep those category tags in all ideas, but let's make them. All right, let's try this. Let's see what happens. I don't know if we're gonna see if we can confuse are we gonna confuse the computers? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm also thinking out loud as this goes that I can just create either a domain name to point to this, or what's called a pretty link, so a shortened URL that I could just point that to this online live quiz, and I could always change that at any time if I need to. That's kind of what I'm thinking about the user experience. Like, it's not a big deal for them they can always go to that link and click it, and I can always make sure that it goes here to our quiz. And here we are, changes made. So let's say I can work full time on the idea. Let's say I have a lot of money. I'm not technical. Don't write emails well. Don't design well. Prefer solo work. All right, cool. Watch videos for money. I don't actually remember my answers. Ah, man, I need to remember my answers because get paid to walk. Did I say I don't need to make money quick? Actually, I don't remember. If I did, then these would not be good answers. So I'll need to go back. I'll need to go back and look at that. Actually, let me do it. Let's do it now. So, all right. I can work a lot of time. I have a lot of money. But you're not going to walk. Let's see. Not good with computers. I'm okay if it takes a long time. Yeah, we're going to need to look at the grading system because if you have a lot of money to invest and you don't have to make money fast, these aren't the best at the top, right? So I've got some more. I need to look at the data again. So let me go look at my data here and see what the answers would be here. Maybe it's because we don't have this last question here, the earning potential. Yeah. I said I had lots of money to invest, plenty of time per my quiz answers. I said I had lots of money. So watch videos for money and get paid to walk should not be at the top of the list. Do we need a final question asking someone how much money they expect to make from their project from the business idea in order to help with the answers we supply? All right, now let's look at these. Best 10 ideas, rank 1 through 10. That's okay. We'll come back to it. Yeah, I think the final thing is just to fix the logic of these answers, and I think we'll be in good shape after that. If someone sees what the issue is, if you see what's going on and what the logic is, what the problem is, feel free to let me know in the comments. All right, so it looks like we've added one additional question about the expected monthly earnings to further refine the results. Low investment, quick cash options like watch videos will no longer appear at the top of the results when you indicate you have substantial investment capacity. Yep. The new algorithm will now favor business ideas that actually utilize your investment capacity rather than just not requiring much investment. Make good use of available time, align with your earning expectations. Yeah, so this should help. So I can spend a bunch of time. I have a lot of money to invest. I'm not good with computers. I'm not very good with writing emails. I'm not very good with drawing. I want to work alone. It can take a long time to earn money. How important is long-term earning potential? Few extra bucks, potential for $1 million annually. So I want to potentially earn a lot of money. Power washing, drop shipping, lawn care business, be a seller on Amazon, launch a Montessori school, buy and sell websites. Those are good answers. I like those answers. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and, I'm going to change that last question, but time is up, guys. That's 30 minutes. This is good. So I'm probably 2.5 hours in this project, and I almost feel like I'm ready to ship it. So, all right, cool. See ya.